Listen up, bro. It's time for a swerve, and it's time for SmackDown, bro. Welcome to TEW 2013. This is SmackDown, the SmackDown after WrestleMania 2006 mod. Let's get going. Show opens up with a pre-show match. Tyler Black versus Frankie Kazarian. Non-existent Kazarian defeats Black. Wave of the Future. Tyler Black was penalized only by two things: low momentum and holding back slightly. And Kazarian was held back by poor gimmick and holding back slightly. Tyler Black was given 3 bonuses, and so was Kazarian. So I mean, I think we could get some. These guys could be solid cruiserweight guys for the time being. In the future, yeah. And then the other pre-show match, JBL beats Bobby Lashley. Yeah, that happens. And the show opens up. Tay Long comes out and says that by the end of the night, Randy Orton will find out who the new number 1 contender is for his World Heavyweight Championship. And Chris Jericho, after that, Chris Jericho is at ringside being interviewed. Mr. Kennedy strolls down, takes the microphone, and says that he's a legend killer. He then spits right in the face of Chris Jericho before posing like he just did something heroic. Security have to hold back Chris Jericho as Mr. Kennedy continues to play to the crowd. So Kennedy is the new legend killer, and Jericho is the first legend on his agenda. Got a good grade. This did not get a good grade. It got a decent grade. I mean, it's a Batista-Orlando Jordan match, to be honest. I mean, no psychology. That's kind of expected in a Batista-Orlando Jordan match. Jordan got more bonuses than Batista did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Batista only got 1 negative. Orlando got no negatives. I might make a note. We may want to push Orlando Jordan. Orlando may be pushed. I may push him at some point. Give him a little solid mid-card push. I mean, I already put the U.S. title on him off Benoit, so I mean, I've already kind of given him a big push. But then he lost it right off the bat, and then Batista cuts a promo. He's using subtle mannerisms to hint at a future heel turn. He's just basically saying, for the past few months I haven't been around. I've been pushed down. I've been pushed aside, and I'm not being pushed aside anymore. I'm not having none of it. And an Alex Shelley promo, he's basically saying, I deserve the cruiserweight title shot. He's been winning all these matches, and that tonight, the number 1 contendership match that he's about to have, he's going to win, and he's going to take the cruiserweight title from Christopher Daniels. And a B- match from he defeats Aries. Yeah, it was a really good match. It was a pretty good match. Shelley versus Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels and Alex Shelley are destined to meet now, and Shelley comes out and challenges Daniels, saying basically, I'm the new number 1 contender and I will have my match. Christian just cuts a promo basically saying, don't forget about me, guys. I may be in the side now, but I am coming to take what's mine, and what's mine is whatever I want to be mine, because he's Christian. Back off, bro. And Lundrick, I'm gonna say that hopefully Deuce and Domino brought this down. I'm gonna say hopefully they did, because it would suck if Lundrick did. Yeah, they only got 1 negative 1 per person, when Domino got 3. So I will say Deuce and Domino brought this down, but this was number actually, hold on, I want to look at something real fast. Was penalized for very low experience, but how did... I guess it doesn't tell me how Nitro did on commentary. I put Nitro on commentary to further the storyline, because Lundrick and Kendrick are the new number 1 contenders by winning that match, and get immediately beat down by Nitro and Mercury, because that's what Nitro and Mercury do whenever they have number 1 contenders. They just beat them down, just punch them in the face, kick them, super kick them, whatever they can do. And Ray comes out to the promo and he's like, I don't know what's getting into my friend, Batista, he's going down a dark path, right? And that's a great match. That's a good match between Finlay and Rey Mysterio. And then followed up by a good segment. Batista's about to turn. Batista's turning. He's at a 3. It's a complete success. Batista got a bonus for high morale. Good gimmick. Good. Has a good gimmick and high morale. So I mean, this feud might be pretty good. And Joe comes out and he's basically saying he wants a new challenger for the U.S. title, and he wants someone to make a statement to become the number one contender. He doesn't just want someone to win a match. He wants someone to make a statement. And a C+ match with Joe going over Booker T, because Joe goes over Booker T all day, every day. And then after the match, Chris Benoit comes out and makes that statement that Joe was talking about earlier and attacks him. He's not going heel right this second, but he will probably in the feud before the match takes place. And Randy Orton comes out of promo, has a bad match in the main event. Randy, come on. But Randy Orton's about to find out who his new number one contender is for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it's The Undertaker. Randy Orton calls out his number one contender when the lights go out and a gong hits. Lightning strikes all the ring posts, and the voice of The Undertaker says, Randy Orton, you and your title run will rest in peace. After that, it is said the lights come back on and the ring is surrounded by caskets. Randy Orton is freaked out and runs up the ramp. The lights go back out, and when they come back on, The Undertaker is there, and he chokeslams him off the stage. So The Undertaker has declared himself the new number one contender for the World Heavyweight title. Show gets a B. Obviously, it got a B because the last segment, which was 10 minutes, was Taker and Orton instead of Orton and Matt Hardy, which I didn't bank on because I knew I was doing that angle. So it was a 10-minute angle, so that would count as the main event. So that was pretty good night. Pretty good SmackDown. Yeah. I'll see you again tomorrow for Monday Night Raw.